with the Washington football team.
Kicking off for San Francisco.
3 quarters of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Calais on the return. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now a guy who played his college ball here in the Bay Area, and that's Stanford's Bryce Love. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
30-yard line.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Emmanuel Mosley. It's a gain of 3. And this is 3rd down.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
Washington.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 41. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. It was DJ Jones who was there for the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Haskins. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one good for 37 yards.
They're moving the ball through the air pretty well on this opening drive, and to me it was evident that they were set on doing exactly that here to get this game started. And their belief and determination is certainly paying off.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
At the Niners' 5-yard line. Here's
Love. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Bryce Love. His first touchdown on the year. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st down, Hurts. Coleman has it here right side. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
To Tevin Coleman.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He'll rifle this one deep right side. They find some open field here. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
They'll run on first down. Gibson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
And 11 at the 43-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. And he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
On first down, it's Gibson. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Washington.
Ball carrier.
Antonio Gibson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And Washington going to add on to their lead.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Washington 14, 49ers nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. A running play on first down will get 4 up to the 29.
Mostert, the ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Well, now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
He was brought down.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Now Mostert. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. On the screen, this is Coleman. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll try it now with Mostert. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Raheem Mostert averaged 5.6 yards per carry last year. That was 2nd in the NFL. So it's safe to say that it paid off that he patterned his work ethic after his hero Frank Gore, the former 49er. That's a guy who really shows you how to go out and get it done each and every day. Raheem Mostert patterned him and had a breakout season in 2019 with the 49ers.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11 from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll try the jet sweep here. The safety Landon Collins there to make the tackle.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
30-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And this one will be brought back to the 22. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
That's what you call a rookie mistake. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Haskins. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. 2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
2-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are back within a score. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down. Here's the Pro Bowl punter Tress Way on to punt for Washington. The speedster Dante Pettis back deep to return. This is taken at the 10. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Niners will go on offense. First and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
Remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Big stop, dude. Big stop. Let's go. Month 56. Month 56.
Play action. Here's Hurts. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. Got the connection here to Bourne. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards there and a first down.
4-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Flush to his right. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Incomplete. Intended for Kendrick Bourne. He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
26, Mike. Hey, let's get this, get this. 26, Mike. 26, Mike. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Second down. Here's Hurts. Now they go screen. It's complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now a timeout taken.
35-yard line.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Now this throw caught left side, and they're able to get this one across the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This is Mostert. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
What a breakout season Raheem Mostert had in 2019, and now he's got a chance to be the lead back for his team. In fact, he spent time in the offseason bulking up, trying to get stronger to absorb the extra hits and be available for more snaps. He wants to be a guy who carries the ball from game 1 all the way through game 16 in the regular season.
23 yards, the final tally. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Gold with the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
For San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Washington takes over 1st and 10-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he powers his way up past the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Haskins now off the bootleg. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and it's third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Washington.
They'll run on first down. Gibson. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Play action. Haskins. Now he'll escape, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Solomon Thomas, they love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. From midfield now, Haskins. He'll air this one out deep for 6. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Washington.
To
Steven Sims. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. Oh, wide open, complete.
Here we go.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kendrick Bourne, 78 yards. And the 49ers are back within a score. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
It's a pickup.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
He'll have a first down past the 40. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Ball carrier.
Bryce Love with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes this Washington 35. 49ers 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Pettis now on the return. A good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller.
Kendall Fuller there on the coverage.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
He was taken down by Reuben Foster.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Niners on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 21. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10. All the way down. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kendrick Bourne with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Raymond Calais on the return. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down, Washington.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. Up to make the tackle, J.C. Jackson. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
42-yard line.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Is 3rd down.
Washington on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Haskins got an open man, finds Gibson. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
And the Washington first down.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Haskins. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Javon Kinlaw in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Haskins slings this deep from Mclfl, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Tim Patrick, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington going to add on to their lead. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Rohrwasser on for the PAT. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes this Washington 42. 49ers 28.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Pettis now on the return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Troy Apke. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions. I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there. I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down even though he caught the ball.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 24. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10.
That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Hurts fumbles it. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Now a desperate. He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
First and 10.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. A gain of 6 there on first. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. From the gun, it's Hurts. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
Touchdown.
Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounce back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Oh, I think the Niners got it back. Yes, San Fran recovers. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
On play action, they'll throw. Coleman has it here right side. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this second and 9. Back to throw. Hurts fumbles it, and it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yep, the opportunity squashed. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
49ers 35-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a solid run down inside the 30. It's a 6-yard run, leaves them with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up.
Gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches. Today's finals, Washington.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Washington, they'll take them when they can get them right about now, as a victory moves their record to 2-11 on the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Niners, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop